Welcome back to the Clutch Knockout. Now what we're going to be talking about is Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Now, no one knows how this fight is going to go. Everyone's speculating. Will it go like the first fight where Deontay Wilder was hanging in there, but Tyson Fury was winning most of the fight? Deontay Wilder hit him with a couple haymakers. Deontay Wilder put him on a canvas. Tyson Fury rose up like the Undertaker from the dead. Shocked the world. Will the fight go down like the first fight? Or will the fight go down like the second fight where Tyson Fury put them hands on Deontay Wilder and gave him a boxing lesson? All right. Deontay Wilder wasn't ready. He thought he was gonna come in there, hit him with a haymaker like he does most of his fights after trailing on the scorecards. But Tyson Fury found out that Deontay Wilder cannot fight going backwards, so he just kept the pressure on him the whole fight and basically got him out of there. Which way is the fight gonna go? Will Tyson Fury regress? Will it be like the first one, or did Deontay Wilder learn some new tricks? I heard his trainer is, showing him how to box a little bit more. But what everybody says, once you get in the ring, you revert back to what you know. So this is going to be a very interesting fight, one that I'm looking forward to. Now, if you ask me my prediction, I think the fight is going to go more like the second fight where Deontay Wilder got his ass whooped. I think Tyson Fury is going to come in there and try to knock him out. Now they have a lot of speculations. Did Tyson Fury do some cheating stuff? Deontay Wilder said maybe something was in his glove, or maybe the suit that Wilder wore to the ring had got him tired beforehand. Nobody knows, but we know the third fight is gonna be the deciding factor. It's gonna put everything to rest. I'm not sure. This fight is real tricky, but my money is gonna go on Tyson Fury because Deontay Wilder, most of his fights go the same way. He's usually trailing, and he has that big right hand to equalize everything. And I think Tyson Fury has figured out how to avoid that right hand from Deontay Wilder. Not only fighting going forward, but even in the first fight, he was handling it pretty well. Now he got caught. He did Wilder like Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The Buster Douglas fight with Mike Tyson, that was considered a long count. You could see Mike Tyson to the day still debates and says he won that fight because the count was too long when Buster Douglas went to the ground and got back up and then won the fight in later rounds. And Deontay Wilder says the same thing, that the count was too long in the first fight with him and Tyson Fury, so he believes he won that. But a fight's a fight. Things happen. Nobody's perfect. Just like the referees in basketball, football is not perfect. There's been plenty of fights where people have lost and they've won almost every round. Especially when they go to other countries. Dirty stuff could happen in boxing. That's why this fight, I think, will be the deciding factor, because Wilder gets to make sure everything is straight. There's nothing in the gloves. He could double check everything. He could not wear the suit. He has a trainer. He knows the strategies, the two strategies that Tyson Fury will use. Tyson Fury only knows one strategy from Deontay Wilder that he used in both fights. So he could come with a new wrinkle in his game. He could come with something new. But if he does, it would be early. And even then, if the fight goes later, will he box the entire fight? Will he try to, go back to his right hand? If things aren't going right, nobody knows. But I'm gonna bet my money on Tyson Fury having the same repeat performance than Deontay Wilder, because I believe he's the better boxer. Now, was it if anything illegal happened in the second fight, then we will find out, because it will be a big revelation if Tyson Fury cannot recreate the same type of performance. But if you're gonna bet on this fight, I should name this bet on this fight or something. But if you're gonna bet on this fight, I would bet on Tyson Fury, because in my opinion, it's just a lot harder for a fighter to just break out a whole new style, even if it's been 2 years since the last fight. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comment sections. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining.